Hey, what's up, Rattlers? So right now I'm in northern Florida and I'm gonna go pop over to Sabrina Clark's place. She used to be a cheerleader for the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons, and she is into some of the coolest reptiles you guys have ever seen. So right now I'm at her private facility. She's gonna show us around, and then she's gonna show us her and Steve Brazil's pet shop. I'm Dāv Kaufman, and I am obsessed with reptiles, and I have been since I was 9 years old. 25 years later, I made a trilogy of award-winning movies about them. Now my life is all about touring the world in search of them in wild places, and checking out some of the most awesome breeding facilities and reptile expos while I'm at it. So come with me and join my reptile adventures.
At Zilla, we are dedicated to the innovation of caging, lighting, and equipment solutions that provide proper husbandry for your pet's long and happy life. To see our entire catalog, visit zillarules.com.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. I am a former NFL cheerleader, now living in the world of reptiles. I cheered for the Jacksonville Jaguars, I cheered for the Atlanta Falcons, been a professional dancer my whole life, but I have found now that my passion and my career is taking me more towards the animals, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to show you guys the iguanas and the monitors. And here are the iguanas. So this is our rainbow of iguanas. I like rainbow things, so I needed the iguanas to match. So we've got the albinos, we've got your normal green, the blues over there, and then we do have a crimson or super crimson that we've grown up since he was real little, and we are hoping that he does his job this year. So this is our guru water monitor. We recently got him, and we do have a smaller guru female. So we are hoping to have some really pretty spotted babies this year. So this is our male and female quince monitors. They are a smaller species of monitor, still gets very large, needs a very large enclosure, but nothing like your Asian water monitors, your crocodile monitors, anything like that. And they have usually a really good temperament. So they are one of my personal favorites is the quince monitors. So this is Girlfriend. She is our Asian water monitor that we use for educational shows. So she has 5, 6-year-old kids that come and pet her, and she is great. We adore her. She is a very good lizard.
Wow. How old is she?
She's about 8 now.
What a great looking lizard.
She's like, Dad, I'm not meant to fly.
Put me down, put me down.
She's a great lizard. We had a probably 6.5-foot male named Hydro, and he was 15, 16 years old, passed away last year. That was her boyfriend, and we loved him. He was a great lizard too. 7-foot lizard you could just pick right up.
Oh wow.
And these are the albinos.
The best for last.
Best for last.
Look at these.
So the albinos came from Nerds. They came from Kevin a couple years ago, and we've recently put them together out here, and we are hoping that this year will be the year of albino magic.
That would be amazing. All right, Rattlers, so that's some of the cool herps that Steve and Sabrina have at their house, and now we're gonna go check out the shop.
Welcome to our shop. This is Xtreme Exotics. Let's give you the tour. So we've been here for about 3 years. Built all these cages and kind of redesigned this entire building from the ground up. So it was, I think, like a dentist office when we got it. So we've definitely done some renovations. This is the Bagel Room, where we keep the Bengal cats. And this was a very long project. So all of this is carved styrofoam that was then covered with stucco or concrete, and then we've got a friend that came in and painted it to look kind of natural. So it was a long process, but totally worth it. We even put in a fish tank for the Bengals because they like water.
I know.
Hi, babies. Hi. So this is their playroom, and it has turned out to be a very hot spot for the cats. And then we kind of took this painting scheme and just continued it throughout the whole shop. So we've got the whole front kind of painted in this kind of natural looking theme. One of the bathrooms is done, the wall of the bathrooms is done, and eventually we'd like to have the whole store painted to look like a jungle.
That would be very cool.
Yeah. We want you to walk in and feel like you're walking into the jungle. So. And then this is where all our baby beardies are. And some of our stuff that's for sale. Snakes, green tree pythons, iguanas. This one's my favorite, the pie pectinata.
Oh yeah.
Not for sale. And that's kind of the thing with our store is that we wanted to have a pet store, but also like an indoor zoo. So a lot of the things in here are not for sale. They're our personal things, but people love to see them. They get to interact with them. They get to learn about them. So, you know, we wanted people to come in that weren't wanting to take a pet home to still be able to see some really cool animals and interact with them. So pet store / indoor zoo is kind of what we've gone for.
Right, that's actually really awesome.
So this is my albino red-eared that we kept here as an example, and everyone fell in love with them. So we started getting some other ones that people could actually purchase. So there's another one in there somewhere, and then a big soft shell. But turtles are probably one of the hardest animals for us to sell. People do not realize how big they get, the lighting requirements, how dirty they can be. So 9 out of 10 people that walk through the door to get a turtle don't leave with one because they think they can put it in a little fish bowl with no lights and keep it there forever. And that's just not how it works. So you gotta do your research. If you come in here and you don't know what you're doing with turtles, you're probably not gonna leave with one. Sorry, not sorry. This is some of our smaller stuff that's for sale. A couple baby beardies, the baby sunglow boas, which are one of my personal favorites. Fire skinks in here. Which these were at the Daytona show.
Yeah.
I had never seen the babies. I didn't know they started so little. There they are.
These might be one of my favorite skinks.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Our Uromastyx, which are one of my personal favorites. I love these guys. I love the colors on them. We've got one ornate as well. If you've never seen an adult ornate Uromastyx, look it up because they're incredible. Our red Aki is up here. She's our personal pet. So she's our fat girl. We're hoping to breed her in the near future. And then we'll have some babies for sale, but that's our girl. She's not going anywhere. This is our spectacled Caiman enclosure. This one was built similar to the cat enclosure, so carved foam, covered with concrete, several layers, and then several layers of paint. A couple basking spots and a really nice pond for him. He doesn't move a lot, but when he does, it's really funny because he dives off of this ledge into the water, and he'll hang out into the water for a while, and then you'll see him creep back up to his sun spot. So he's got a little bit of an attitude, but he's a really fun animal. This is my lychee gecko. Gosh, he's got to be about 2 years old now, and I swear for the first year he didn't grow. And I kept saying, my lychee's broken. And then I came in one day and suddenly he was just very big and very boy.
And very boy.
And very boy. So he's a Nuana lychee, and I hope to be able to breed him at some point in the future, but he is one of my favorite geckos. This is our frilled dragon. We use him for all of our educational shows for kids. I always relate him to Jurassic Park and the dinosaurs that have some really cool frills. Of course, he won't frill for me because we're friends, but if he was mad at me, this is what he'd do.
And then all the kids ask if he spits poison.
They do, and I always tell them, he's the one that frills, but he's not going to spit acid at you, so you're good. He's cool. He's a cool animal. The kids get really excited about him. Definitely one that gets the kids excited about the reptiles and interested in what we've got.
Right. Somebody's walking on my foot.
Of course.
Excuse me, buddy.
Gotta steal the limelight, don't you, Ben? So these are axolotls. They're also called a Mexican walking fish. They are endangered in the wild, but we do have a lot of breeding populations in captivity. The interesting thing about these guys, though, they're being used for cancer research. They are the only animal that can have their limbs torn off and regenerate the cells. They can regenerate any part of their body, so they are in a major scientific research situation right now, hoping that we can help figure out how to regenerate cells in humans as well. This is Big Ben. He's a sulcata or spur thigh, African spur thigh tortoise. He's been in my family for about 30 years. My uncle got him when he was just a little guy, and then he went to my mom, and now he's with me, and my nephew is next in line to inherit him. He's not done growing. He's probably about 65 pounds right now. can get 100 to 150 pounds, lives over 100 years. So something to keep in mind when you see those cute little sulcata tortoises is that you've got to leave it in your will to someone that'll be willing to take care of them properly. He stays outside most of the year, comes inside when it gets below 60 degrees, has to have heat and UVB light. So definitely an awesome animal, but one you've got to plan for a really, really long time.
So it was really awesome to spend the day with Steve and Sabrina. They're really awesome people, and they have a really awesome shop here in Jacksonville. So I will put the link to their shop in the description below. Check that out. Also, like this video, share this video, hit that subscribe button, and when you do, hit that bell so you never miss an upload. Also, check out our Patreon. Consider becoming a patron of this channel. I would really appreciate it. And until the next adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.